Welcome back to the My Player Save. We had a very difficult time of things in the last episode, but we're hoping to get back to winning ways today, although we're going to have to do it from the bench. We start against Trabzonspor, third placed Trabzonspor, which is not going to be easy. They've only lost 2 games all season, and they're one of the best teams in the division. We follow that up with Manchester United's arrival in Turkey for the second game against them in Europe, and then Sivasspor as we work our way towards Christmas in the not too distant future. I remember losing at the end of the episode last time, looking at it and going, oh, Enes Bardi's given them an early 1-0 lead, but there's just over half an hour to make the difference, to come off the bench here and try and earn Adana Demirspor a point. We have a look at the spreadsheet quickly. Our recent personal form has been hit and miss, and our recent team form has been, well, hit and miss. Let's hope to do some more hitting today, shall we? And we'll be absolutely fine. As ever, thank you to those that are showing your support in the comments section. Do keep your comments coming. I'd appreciate it very much indeed. It really helps the channel. I think we've got there today. Let it quickly scroll around. We've got 17 RJP. We've got William Atkins. And we also have Real Engen, or Real Engen. I'm not entirely too sure how to pronounce your username. I apologise. Let me fill in the spreadsheet, and then we can jump into the action. Drop the video a like if you're enjoying this My Player Save. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more of it. F1 and Football Manager content coming to you as regularly as I can get it to you as well at the moment too. And of course, the Chelsea Save on the main channel. Lots going on. It'd be great to see you on Twitch as well. Follow all the links in the description. Come and subscribe and follow everywhere. Let's head to Trabzonspor. Off the bench then from Bayern, 15% dribble success rate or complete 1 pass in the opponent's half. If I can't do either of those, I should be, well, not even playing professional football, to be honest. So we'll surely be able to get both of those objectives done, even if we don't get the 7.0 match rating that I supposedly need from the manager to ensure being in the starting lineup for Manchester United. We should do enough with our objectives here and with training before the Man United game to be in the starting lineup against United rather than off the bench like we were at Old Trafford. I would rather have had it the other way around and played 90 minutes at Old Trafford and been on the bench for the home game, but it is what it is. We're going to enjoy playing against Manchester United again, even though we got battered last time. But for the time being, we need to try and enjoy playing against Trabzonspor. If we could have an equalising goal, that'll be lovely, mate. We'll get the ball out there. That's a nice switch. Trauco found well. Trauco, our highest rated left back, but missed a lot of the early part of the season with injury. Oh, that's a nice attempt there. I was trying to slide, but my guy didn't want to do it. Win that header, please, Gravelon. Well done. Badu to Akbaba. Badu again. Many an option here. Call for this in a central area. Badu will feed me. And I've done well. Oh, and Owakan makes a very good save. Jack here in between the sticks for Trabzonspor here in this save still. Corner to come in from the far side. Can we find an equaliser? Maybe. Keeper's going to come, isn't he? It's only a punch, though. Get up. Cheers. There we go. Badu to Gravelon. And support. Gula. Oh, never mind. We gave it a go. We haven't scored. Nicola Pepe into Enes Bardi looking for his and Trabzonspor's second goal. It hasn't come. Badu will get this forward to Barassi. I'll call for a through ball down the line here. And he's played it beautifully over the top. I'll get there. We'll get it under control. And please, Ches, find a pass in the opponent's half. Oh, I did it! Yay! Barassi. Into me, into me, into me, into me. Taking his time now into me. And... yep, head in hands. Terrible shot. Maxi Gonzalez and Enes Bardi well blocked. Come on, counter. Barassi to me. Give that short. Akbaba with support. Badu. I'm going to make a run through the gap here. I'm still onside. I'll call for it. Raheem looks for me. I'm in the box. And... oh, pick that out, sunshine. 91st minute. Equaliser. Goal for Adana Demirspor on my weak foot. And everybody's coming to celebrate. That'll be me in the starting lineup for Man United then. How am I still only on a 6.9? I scored a goal! How am I only on a 6.9? Give me a break! Are you kidding me? I scored a goal in the last minute to get an equaliser and you put me on a 6.9? You have to be kidding me. Please tell me it did tick over to a 7 at the end. It didn't! Oh, mate, 33% conversion rate is 29 minutes played. Oh, well, I hope I'm in the starting lineup for Man United. I should be. But it looks like I'll probably have to train to do it. Can't believe it. Not giving me a +7 for an equalising goal at the end. If I'm not in the start, I've got to be in the starting lineup against Man United. That only comes a few days later, I think. Ready for Christmas. Always a million things to do. You're not wrong. Is there a million clubs interested in me? Still no fourth. Some people were saying I could edit the wage and make the objectives easier, which I could do. If I ask for a lesser wage, then I can make things easier for me there at Adana. But I don't need to do that. Can I do the same somewhere here? Now, that is already the easiest wage I can get at Napoli, and it still wants the outside-the-box goals. Presumably, yeah, it's the same at Fulham as well. So the original objectives I can't make any easier, unfortunately. But thank you for that feedback. It's certainly something we might be able to utilise moving forward. But at the moment, it's not something that's actually going to help us. Poor managerial performance. We're all with the boss. I don't think he's necessarily doing that bad. Christmas is available in 14 days as an objective, and the boss wants to get in touch to say thank you, basically, for going and speaking to him. Right, Manchester United game is there. We'll, I'm sure, absolutely, with training, be able to get ourselves into the starting lineup to play at home against the Reds. We are into a new month, so ultimately, actually, I'm not sure. With the overall team performance and my match performance, the first game this month was Gaziantep, 7.5. To be fair, 7.5 in a 1-0 defeat isn't bad. Then a 5.7, the 8.6. I picked up 1 assist and 1 goal in that time. With the results, as well as an inconsistent performance, I don't think I'll add any skill points, but equally I don't think I'll take any off either. I think we'll stay where we are for our performances in November. December is a very busy month, so there's absolutely the possibility to make up a lot of ground, or equally completely balls it up and go backwards. Let's see what we can do against Manchester United, though. Although one imagines, after losing 3-0 against them with just a substitute appearance, a full 90 minutes is going to be even worse. Thankfully, it recognises the quality of the opponent, and it's saying get a match rating of 7.5, not of 8 or 8.5, as it normally does for the league games. So that's at least something. But still, to get to 7.5 here, I am going to have to, I'm sure, get a goal or a couple of assists. Manchester United's lineup is as follows. I'm sure you'd be interested in it. Onana, Kumbedi at 73. Lissandro Martinez, Jonas Spiliers at left centre-back with Tyrone Malacia at left-back. Then Bailey Byrne in midfield and Hannibal Mabry in the midfield alongside him. Bruno, Diallo, Joseph Darby up top at striker. And Jack Wimpenny's here as well. It's Patreon player galore here. Bailey, Joseph and Jack all at Manchester United in this save. And it's if we're honest, a weak team that they're playing against us. But it's probably... They could definitely rest people against the Adana Demirspor, can't they? Because we're not that good either. Into Hannibal to Joseph Darby. And Rashford, and Darby again, and Hannibal. Good block, and the clearance is there. Can I get to that? I'm going to sprint. Ugh. I won the header well. Wasn't trying to aim it to Yusuf. I was trying to get it to the man that was next to me, but never mind. We've still got the ball, and that's half the battle in a game against Manchester United. Is keeping possession, as you see. Because the more Man United have the ball, the more goals they're going to score. It's not even a case of the more chances they'll have. It's just quite simply the more goals they'll score. Expecting to lose this heavily, but if we can at least do something of note, either force Onana into more saves. We had a good game against Man United last time when we came off the bench. A couple of good chances. I could have scored a couple of goals if it weren't for the man between the sticks. Trauco's forward here. I'm just halting my run slightly to get in the box and finding a teammate. And Zanelli has his shot blocked by Spiliers. I'll keep it in play. We won't go for the corner. Get it inside again, and Zanelli has support, and here's Del Moral, and Baba! Oh, 1-0 Adana, let's go! Demirspor lead at home against Manchester United. You didn't see that coming. Kumbedi driving inside as United look to fire back immediately. Hannibal to Darby, Darby to Rashford. Trying to find some space here. Fernandez, Darby, blocked by Gravelon. It'll fall to Mabry, blocked by Svensson. It'll fall to Rashford, and he finds the back of the net. They just weren't going to give up there, were they? Manchester United immediately equalise, and it's 1-1. It's a good finish in the end. Kind of used. Oh, the keeper had already committed to the dive. I did wonder why it went in quite so straightforwardly. I was too busy ball watching. The keeper was on his arse. That's why he didn't stop it. 1-1. Oh, lovely footwork from Derby. Hannibal is in. He's got options. Bruno tries to pick his spot. Karacic doesn't let him. Wow, that was an odd throw out. Here we go on the back foot again then. Hannibal holds it up nicely. Malacia forward. Good footwork. Svensson not to be beaten. Good lad. And now there's a gap. Now there's a gap. On the counter. On the counter. Go on, boys. Zanelli. I'll run in this channel maybe. Is he going to go out wide? He is. Trauco back inside. Zanelli. Oh, so close to cutting them apart to have a second goal. We're playing well here. Across to Malacia. Inside to Hannibal. Turning well. And Rashford. Lovely ball. Bruno's in. This is going to be not 2-1 Manchester United. Good save. Karacic is doing really well. Hannibal off. Casemiro on. Bugger. Man United want this victory, don't they? They're starting to call on the big guns. Although, Casemiro is certainly more of a keep-us-out player than, score-a-winner player. But what might be the score-the-winner player is Joseph Derby. The Patreon man bags it into the top corner, and Manchester United are 2-1 in front. How could you, Joseph? It's a good finish, to be fair. Rashford into Derby. And across to Tyrrell Malacia. Rashford, Derby again. Karacic makes the save. Still under pressure. But holding our own here. We've been much better. And by Niang coming off. Sorry, coming on now for Yusuf Was it Erdogan? Erdogan. Yusuf Erdogan. Bailey Burnoff for Mason Mount now. Another big name called upon for Manchester United off the bench. Zanelli wins that header. And by Niang, no, it's Badu heads it to me. I'm in. I'm actually in. Please let me score a goal against Manchester United. Oh, where have you come from, Spillers? I just needed that little bit more straight line speed. That little bit more sprint speed. Heavy touch and running after it as fast as I could. I just couldn't get there. Can I win this? No. Diallo wins the header. Change to right striker. You get it into me here, maybe? Del Moral, out of my feet. Spillers is there again. And there's Bruno. Oh, this surely. You know it's going to be near post OP, don't you? Derby scores a second. Derby at the double. And Manchester United will score 3 against us again and will beat us for the second time in this UEFA Europa Conference League tie. That's going to be game. It's going to be game. It's a disappointing scoreline, but a very enjoyable game to play in. Oh. Again, not quite finishing the chances the way that we should be. I had the opportunity to score against Manchester United again, and ultimately I failed for the second time against the Red Devils. Back down to the bench for the time being, but as we head towards the next fixture, which I think is just this next weekend, again, we should be able to train to get ourselves back in the 11. It's Sivasspor. Right, objectives then. Playing in the snow, although evidently, as you can see from the ground, we've got a underfloor heating system installed here at home. Yellow, actually might be an orange ball. Yellowy orange lines as well. Actually don't need them because the snow is not on the pitch that much, but it's always nice to play in something that looks a little bit different, isn't it? Adds a little bit more variety to the game. Makes it feel not quite so samey game to game. Sivasspor, don't know how good they are off the top of my head comparatively to ourselves, but basically anybody that isn't Fenerbahce, Galatasaray, Besiktas or Trabzonspor, I want to try and beat. I feel like we should beat, and Yusuf might help us beat them. What a finish, by the way. Wow, left-footed off the underside of the bar. I get the assist of the assist, but take nothing away from the finish. That is all about him. Yusuf Erdogan. Wow. Take a bow, sunshine. That's one of the best goals we've scored all season as a team. Apindangoy getting forward from defence. Lovely ball out wide to Samu Saiz. Wow, that's a flashback and a blast from the past. Where do we have Samu Saiz before? Was that at Mallorca, I think? Samu Saiz was an ageing player at that moment, I think, a couple of years ago. Samu Saiz at Mallorca. Come on then, let's get another. Zanelli going for it. Whoa! Erhan knocked off his feet. Good stop, but we are dominating this game so far. Can we have a really convincing, strong victory here? It'd be lovely to do so. I win the header. I guess it was on target, but with no real direction or power. Samu Saiz. Lovely ball into Paluli. We Googled it. Oh, I was going to say good save, but Caracas can't keep it out. Mane with the header, and well, you would have thought he'd have kept that out there. It was kind of straight at him, but too much power on it, or not enough strength in the fingertips from the goalkeeper, and he's tried to push it over the bar. It just hasn't got enough on it. Sivasspor equalise here, and as I was about to say, Samu Saiz we had at Leeds, not Mallorca. I knew I'd had him before at some save. It was Leeds where we had Samu. Find Del Moral and Akbaba and Yusuf. He's forced himself wide though, Yusuf. Here I am. That's going to get blocked, isn't it? It's going to fall to Zanelli though. What a save, Erhan. Wow. Top stop. I really wish Patrick Kluivert's game face was used for his managerial character. Cross to come in from Charis. Oh no, Charis is the man that was near post. I was going to say, I didn't recognise the name, but my brain read it somewhere and said it. Akbaba, can you float this in towards the back post maybe? Badu tries, but Punguras gets there and clears it away. And Sivasspor on the counter now, actually. Mane does really well and slots a superb through ball, but Svensson's got it covered. 1-1 with 9 or so minutes to go till half-time. It's a very open game at the minute. Could end with either team taking the victory. Zanelli back to Del Moral. It's been one of the best games we've played. In fact, to be fair, these have been two of the... Oh! Speaking of two, this and the Manchester United game have been two of the best performances as a team we've put in all season. And now we're winning to finally show it on the scoreline. Thought the keeper was going to save that. Wasn't right in the corner. Thought the defender might have blocked it as well. But you have to just shoot sometimes and hope for the best. I could have gone for the pass, but wanted to try and score. And I did. Charis finds Samu Saiz. Options in the box for Samu, but Svensson takes it off him. I call for this. He's going to tink it to me. Just nod it down. Okay, well done, Ches. Oh, put it back! Oh, come on then! Oh, I'm just not very fast, am I? Send the defender on my left! Erhan makes the save. It's moments like that and the Manchester United chance in the last game. I just need a little bit more sprint speed. If we can perform well for the rest of this month, sprint speed will be where I put some I was going to say resource points, some attribute points. It's not a good Jifchi though, I'm pretty sure. Oh, we've given it away. And Mane's buried a second. That is criminal from Adana Demirspor's backline. I even need to see it back. I didn't quite fathom how that happened in the first instance. We've got possession and Badu's just put a heavy touch in and it's nabbed off his toes. Well, they might have asked for a 9.0 because Sivasspor aren't very good, but at the minute, they're level. Out wide to Yusuf immediately. Still here in support. Is he going to go again, Yusuf? No, was the answer. There's Akbaba. And he's found me again. Oh, and the keeper's not kept it out. A brace. Let's go. Oh God, he's gone for the Richarlison. 3-2 Demirspor. And 2 for me as well. Are we maybe going to get our first ever hat-trick of our career? Good finish that, although not right in the corner. Should the keeper have done better? Shot power was decent though. Very late reaction by the keeper though, wasn't it? So good, Chifchi. We googled it. It was Nadir Chifchi who was the go-to player back on FM in career mode. It was a while ago actually when he was at Dundee United. I knew I recognised the surname. Chifchi. He's Ahmed Musa. You'll recognise his name of course. Parmak with a shot well blocked. Musa again. And Paluli blocked, and just anywhere will do for us right now, but quite frankly I'm quite happy with that. 25 minutes to hold on. It has been a really good game. It's been a really good episode for entertainment and plenty of highlights to throw into the video. It could be quite a long one. Hopefully you guys are enjoying. If you are, make sure you drop the video a like and subscribe to the channel. Plug. Hopefully I can get a hat-trick to try and earn that. Cross it, Raheem. He has. I'll flick it on. Akbaba! It's in! An assist to go with my 2 goals. Hands down, my best performance in Turkey. Well in, Del Moral. Oh, we are rocking now, lads. We're really in our stride. Dorican, Trauco, Dorican. To me, I want a hat-trick, but I'm not just going to force it for the sake of forcing it because there's definitely no room to shoot there. Might have room to shoot if they can find me here, though, which I do. Oh, keeps. Oh, we scored anyway. As I'm looking to the heavens, wondering what I have to do to get a hat-trick goal. Akbaba turns it home, and we have a 5th on the night. This will be our biggest win, potentially of the entire save so far. From outside the box, wonderful leaping save, but Akbaba's there to turn it home. It's 5-2 to Demirspor. Final whistle sounds. There is no hat-trick, but it is the biggest win of our time in Turkey. We've won 5-0 in our career before. We've won 5-1 in our career before. And now we've won 5-2 as well. The first time shaking the keeper's hand. I don't think the keeper would be quite so willing to be like, oh yes, good game, after conceding 5. A 10 out of 10. 2 goals and an assist. I'm presuming I got man of the match. Right? I've got to have man of the match in that one. Surely. With a 10 out of 10. I did. Although, Akbaba also got a 10 out of 10. So I'm sharing the man of the match with Akbaba. Thrilled. Absolutely delighted with that. After the late equaliser against Trabzonspor, a solid performance against Manchester United, albeit not the result, and then that win, that might be the best episode we've had in Turkey so far. We've had a streak of like 3 wins in 4 or 3 wins in 5, but overall performance-wise, that's a good spell. This has been a good spell, and certainly at the moment, we're very much looking like we might be adding some more points to our player if the month continues as it has done to this point. We start tomorrow with Alanyaspor, and then it's Trendyol, followed by Stade Liège in the Europa Conference League. Don't think we stand any chance of going through in the European group. Oh, it's actually the Cup next against Alanyaspor. Okay, a new competition for us for the spreadsheet. Still a point outside of the top 5, but Kasim Pasha have dropped a bit, and it's Istanbulspor, who sit there at the moment in 5th. The top 4 very well away from us. And in the Conference League, well, actually, it's wide open heading into the final game. If we beat Stade Liège tomorrow, we'll be in the knockouts. That's certainly worth coming back for, isn't it? Join me tomorrow then for the next episode of the My Player Career Mode. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you've enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and you won't miss out on more. And I think tomorrow may well be tuning in. May well be well worth tuning in for. Words. I'll see you tomorrow.